Yeah, I just felt like that we got beat in all phases of the game most of the weekend, and it showed up today. They outpitched us, they outhit us, and played better defense, and that's why we didn't win the rubber match.
And Tim looked like he was a little bit all over the place early, especially calmed down. And then you were able to get out the big jam with the 4-2, they had the bases loaded, and they get a couple of insurance runs there. What did you think of Tim's performance overall? Kind of settling in there, and then also Alex coming in behind him.
Well, I thought Tim left some balls up late in counts, and that's where he gave up some hits. So he was trying to bury the slider and just didn't get it there. And he competed really well. He just left some balls up, and Alex did a great job of getting us out of the jam. But we got to pitch ahead to be consistent and have a chance to use all of our pitches. And so that's where he got in trouble. But we'll bounce back.
And what did you think of Keaton Leach on the other side? What did you guys see from him?
I thought he was just a kid that competed well through really the breaking ball and the fastball for strikes. I didn't think he had anything that was overpowering. I just thought that he gave his team a chance to win because he kept throwing strikes.
And you guys are off to a 17-7 start. You got a big game coming up this week. Always fun to play LSU with the in-state rivalry there. And then next week you start conference. How do you feel about how your team has progressed early in the season and going into conference now?
Well, first of all, it's tough coming out here twice, and the way the schedule ended up happening, it kind of forced us to come out here going into this tough week and going into conference. But that's something that we have to deal with. It's one of those adversities that we talk about. The schedule's getting ready to get really tough. LSU on Tuesday and UConn, who's playing really well, coming in to start conference.
How do you assess the non-conference season, just having a 17-7 start and with one game still to go against LSU before you start conference?
Well, if you'd have told me at the beginning of the season we'd be 17-7 right now going into the week of conference, I would probably say I'm very excited about it. Don't like the way this weekend ended, of course, but if you look at the kind of the big picture and the season as a whole, very pleased up to this point.
And one guy that's produced really well for you so far this season, Stephen Alame at the top of the lineup for you. What have you kind of seen from him in his maturation this year?
Well, he just has great eye-hand coordination, and if he can get balls that he can handle and be disciplined in the strike zone, he's going to continue to do well.